Here is my thoughts on this game so far. And I gotta say, I don't like it as much as Evolution, which Evolution is a hard game to top off. Let me turn that down one more. And my biggest complaint, well, I guess it wouldn't really be my biggest complaint, but it's an annoyance, is the loot boxes in the game now, which I get it. A lot of companies are going towards loot boxes, but that doesn't mean I have to like them. And my biggest complaint with the series, or not the series, but the game itself, is that this game is way more focused towards PvP. That may be cool to some people, but for me, Charles, was always about beating your personal time and getting better at it. Oh, I'm sorry. I have hiccups. And this game isn't terrible. It's enjoyable. It's definitely enjoyable. Every time you level up, you get a gear crate. So I mean, and if you want to ignore the crates altogether, you can. I'll get out of this track. I was trying to get platinum. If you want to ignore the crates altogether, you can. You can just get Charles coins, which is the gold emblem right there. Then there's the acorns, which you can get those by signing up with Ubisoft Club. You can get 10 to start off, and collectibles give you 5 apiece. And if you get all the collectibles and you get your Ubisoft points for it and all that stuff, then you have to go and buy them. So it's the premium currency, pretty much. World map, it's not as cluttered as everyone says it is. You just gotta know where you're looking. Skill games, here's a complaint of mine. It's not, stuff isn't locked behind medals anymore, it's behind your own, it's locked behind leveling now instead, which makes it kind of grindy. And makes it where you have to do contracts a lot, and the contracts, I don't really care for them. Because they're more like challenges than anything, and they hurt your time. So that's another thing. They're leaning away from the whole time trial thing to get your best time and stuff, but it's still there. Unless you have my biggest complaint. I think, where is, alright, it's up here. So, this is kind of game breaking. Actually, it is pretty game breaking. So we're going to leaderboards, right? We're going to go all the way up top. Come in the platinum medal now. So it's going to give me the best platinum time. Or, it's supposed to give me a platinum time close to my skill level, but it's not. This guy is 13 seconds. I can't watch his replay. I don't know why. I'm starting to wonder maybe it's hacked, because that's been a problem in the past where people have cheated their times. I'm starting to think that's it, because I find it very impossible that this track can be beat in 13 seconds. So we'll do a track, and it's 13-second time. That's who I'm going to be going up against if it picks him again. Last time it picked him, yes, see, pick the guy on top. Now this is game breaking in my opinion. Very game breaking. Because I can't get platinum on this course now. Even though I did the platinum time. If I lose against him in a race, it will not give me the time. So I have to beat him and also beat my personal best time to get the platinum. The thing is, watch. I'll just be quiet and you watch this. The batten's on the other lane. Now granted, I didn't get the platinum time, but I lost, even though I was in the lead. Because I didn't beat his personal best. So a restart. And we'll go to the, we'll go for a platinum time now. And I'll give you an example of that. Alright, platinum time. 27 seconds to 50, I think it landed on. Didn't give me the platinum time, so I had to restart. I did beat that at one point. I know I did. But it will not update your score. We'll do a score right now. We'll do a personal best score right now. My last time is 29 seconds. Okay, 28,666. Alright, so we'll hit continue. It'll still say 29, which is an older time because I did not beat his time. Or did not beat him in the track even though I was completely in the lead of him. See? Oh, updated that one. Okay, maybe it was 27,909. It had to be 27,909. Anyway, you've seen me get a faster time, and I didn't update it because I didn't beat him. So that's a major problem with this. I might have to get the Phoenix in order to get the platinum on that track, or the Mantis, whatever they renamed it to. I should have customization. So, firstly, the body kit, I got it because I got gold edition, kind of a sucker. There's nothing really in parts until this is in part of the gold edition. Nothing really in parts until you get more loot boxes or stuff like that. But I did say you do not have to do loot boxes, so I'll show you what you have to do. So all the coins up there, those gold coins, that's my trials coins, like I talked about earlier. We'll go to store. Bike store. Pick the bike you want to customize. Now, with the way they have these priced, it's going to take you a while to fully deck out the bike. That looks pretty cool. I might buy that. Or that one. I'm a big fan of that one. Anyway, the highlight ones, those are user created. Because you can get a kit and customize it with the stickers and stuff like that and make your own little body and stuff. So, there's that. But, let's go here. And we're just going to go to the highlights because they're usually cheaper ones, the user created ones. Even if it's the same exact body part, it's usually cheaper because it's user created, and I don't think you can customize a user created bike. I don't think you can. That's pretty fucking cool. But yeah, these prices. Now, keep in mind, these are usually cheaper than the normal ones. Acorn ones are stuck behind a paywall. I'm gonna save mine until I find something I really, really want. Which is what you should do, since you can only have a limited supply of free, they don't call it free currency for the premium. This is how you get your parts though. And me getting 4,860 after selling duplicate items I got in loot crates and doing challenges and contracts. I'm gonna be a little conservative it probably took me a little longer, but I'm going to say an hour and 20-ish minutes. Somewhere around there. That's how long that's going to take you to get 4,000. That's if you bang through the tracks, too. So, if you're like a casual player and you have trouble getting the higher medals and the contracts done, it's going to take you a lot longer to get 4,000. But me personally, I don't really consider myself a pro player to this, but I consider myself decent at the game. I mean, I've played this series since it was a Flash game, which was way back in 2004? 2004, somewhere around there. I don't know. Let me show you something else too before I end this. I'd say you get your riders the same way. So, rider and bike customization, it's the same exact way. You just go to the store, go to the rider store, pick out clothing you want. If you want to ignore loot boxes altogether and don't want to get your stuff like that, I kind of look at the loot boxes as a way to get stuff for free. That's really what it is. You don't really get anything special out of them. There is a couple of special items. A couple. But they're nothing to give you a gameplay advantage. So I was doing that one, okay. Okay, I'll do this. I'm not doing the contract now, so it should pop up what normal looks like when you don't have a contract. See, so these are times of players. They're not players themselves, and it kind of makes it feel like you're doing a PvP with them. I don't like that. I like being by myself and try to beat my own personal times, because when you beat your own personal times, it gives you a sense of like gratitude. I fucked that up. Or accomplishment. Nah, not gratitude. Accomplishment. With this, when you beat your own time and you're still in second, you don't feel that accomplishment anymore. And they are kicking my ass. Granted, I don't have the bike that I like. I like using the Phoenix or the Mantis, the agility one out. I'm not really a big fan of the heavier bikes, but don't have it unlocked yet because it's locked behind a level and not medals. And I have to be a level 40 something in order to get it, so I'm going to be grinding a lot in order to get it. I'm not going to restart it. I'm just going to show you what the ending looks like. Okay, so sometimes you can get a victory taunt or the enemy will do a victory taunt, but for them it's like a losing taunt. I don't know. Anyway, there's one where they just kind of ignore the annoy the shit out of you, and you just want to keep redoing it. And some say, well, that'll be encouraging to get better times and stuff, and not really. It's more annoying. And you just get more annoyed every time you replay it and you lose, and you just get worse and worse and worse. I will say though, if they come out with an update, because this game is fairly new, and a lot of people say, which I agree, Ubisoft games are better after they've been out for a year, which shouldn't be the case. They should be good right from the get-go. They include an update where you can turn off the whole PvP aspect and make it like the older game where you just focus it on your own personal times. I would love that, but that's not the case. If you like the older ones, like I do, where it's focused on best times and not really PvP style stuff, I'd skip this or wait and see what they do with it. If you don't really care, like me, I can deal with it, but I just wish it wasn't there. Then go for it. If the only thing that was bothering you about was the loot boxes, and every time you level up you get a loot box, don't have to worry about it. You can buy the gear and all that stuff separately through grinding your Trials coin. So, yeah. I'll probably make another video on this once I get a little farther into the game. When I have a majority of shit unlocked and I can do my own thing. Anyway, thanks for tuning in.